What's going on, everybody? Happy weekend. I'm your host. We have to get into the day. We are going to be doing our kind of wrapping up our season finale for the series. We definitely going to be talking about some of the Commanders' new jerseys, the mock draft, and some of the news and notes, and to kind of get you set up for your the next year for the fantasy football season. So get your pen and paper ready, get your notes, keep us on record, and get ready for that fantasy show. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for attending that fantasy show. I'm your host, Yosi, aka the Prime One, aka the Commish. We definitely like that you're on the show. We definitely want to make you click in, get your news and notes. So don't forget that like and subscribe button. The more we go, the more you add in, the more we can put in for it, the more we can expand. First person I want to bring in is the OG himself, OG Ron. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, peoples?
And as you know, because we got to do this every time. You know that, right? Every time, right? Because he wanted, we got to do this every time. Yeah, so before we introduce him, let's give him his theme music.
Yeah, what's the?
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill. Up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just
So yes, we have the champ.
I'm just saying, I do sing that song every morning when I'm going to take that wake up fucking pee. I sing that song to myself, now I look in the mirror and it goes, "You a liar." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So
the champ is back.
Is that you saying it, or is that your wife saying that?
Oh no, that's me. I see myself in the mirror. I know better.
Oh man. So we definitely got a lot to get into. First thing foremost, let's some of this news and notes. First thing I definitely want to bring up. April 15th, the Commanders actually revealed their new jerseys for the season. And here's what they look like. I'm not gonna lie. I like the black ones. The black ones are hard. That's their Hellraiser. That's their Hellraiser uniforms. So that'd be the black alternates.
White.
Other than that, they kind of went back to the original Redskin design when they won the Super Bowl back in, I think it was in either in 91 or in 84. But
a little bit of that.
Other than that, what do y'all think of them?
Yeah, they look like Redskins jerseys.
I think the Hellraisers, black ones go hard.
Now they're already catching flack because in the black one it has the spear going through the W.
Seriously?
So and here's the thing, somebody actually brought us like, wait a minute. So you're mad at us, you're basically jumping on us because we put a spear through the W. Wait a minute. How come y'all ain't sent them to Kansas City yet? Kansas City's stadium is Arrowhead Stadium. Mm-hmm. Their logo is an arrowhead that says KC on it. And it's like y'all give the Commanders flack because all you see is a spear between the W.
Man,
somebody will find a reason to bitch.
People find anything to argue about.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to argue about.
That's just one of those things. It's like, okay. Y'all just doing too much now. Now y'all just nitpicking. So,
You know what I'm saying?
but I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to see them wear those actual black ones. That's the one I'm looking towards.
Like,
Me
look,
being a
when you
Commanders
pay, like when you pay for the jersey, then you got something to say. If you ain't paying for the jersey, shut up.
fan.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm already trying to get my black one personalized already. I'm trying to get that bad boy in order.
I know that's right.
But I can't.
Well,
Actually, I can't wait till they actually wear those and what game they decided to wear those that jersey. Because it's usually like a primetime game.
Right.
Next, we see that Jacoby Brissett has not shown up for off-season programs for the Cardinals. Now, with the Cardinals, I really don't know what they're planning on doing. Are they going to get a quarterback, or are they, I don't. That's the game plan. I'm still trying to figure them out.
They probably try to keep. Jacoby knows that he's a career backup at this point. Like, so he's not showing up because like he puts in that extra work and now you're going to pay off for it. They probably are going to get a rookie and they'll end up ruining him.
Well, I guess my thing is that you got Gardner Minshew. You picked up Gardner Minshew. You got Jacoby Brissett. So,
two backups.
Like,
got it.
These things is looked at, okay, so we kind of see in the draft, you're going to grab a quarterback.
Right.
It's probably a move they probably didn't want to do.
But it's like, I don't know if it's going to be now or is it going to be next, or are they all trying to get into that Archie Manning sweepstakes?
The kid's going to be trash. Sorry. Like they hyping his ass up. Like they hyped up Manziel too, but like at least Manziel performed in fucking college.
Yeah, he did.
Like they hyping up Manning has not done a damn thing.
I agree with you on that because I mean stat wise he's looking good, but performance wise, blood. Yeah, he's definitely got the Manning arm, but
right.
He ain't been producing no W's. Let me be more detailed. He's been producing W's on the secondary and third teams, but these big time games, which really counts, he ain't really got no W's. And the first one that he bombed was against Ohio State, and that was actually a good game.
Yes, very entertaining. I mean, we still won, but very entertaining.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm not saying that. Me personally, I'm not saying that Manning's is in all say all. I don't even think the kid fits the Cardinals. I with Archie Manning, he's one of those kids to where I think he's one of those rookies. You gotta have a complete team. You can't build around him. You can't wait to we'll get this one year, we'll get this another year. No, with Archie, for him to really excel, you already got to have a team set up. And I mean, you already got to have playmaking wide receivers, a decent running game, some protection. That's what's going to take place for him. That's what's going to has to happen in order for him to be drafted to a good team. To a team.
Right.
So, like I said, if they do decide to make it with the Cardinals, I will probably say the only thing the Cardinals is missing is a primary running game. Because I mean,
is Arch out this season or next season?
Next season.
Next season. Okay.
He'll be a 27 draft because he's
okay.
Because he's actually he's a junior this year, or he'll be a senior this year.
I think he'd be either a junior or senior.
Okay.
Right.
Let's check that one.
But I just with Archie, I've seen let me start that over.
Words.
When I saw him play against Ohio State, that's where everybody's seeing the chip in the chicken armor. Because with Ohio State, with them having Pereira, who was basically an NFL defensive coordinator, and actually put NFL defensive schemes against them, and he struggled.
So he just
we saw that last year. We don't know if we want to see that again this year.
Yep.
But that's why he wasn't ready. I think if he would have, no offense, JT, if he would have blew the brakes off Ohio State, he would have been he would have been the Heisman running. He would have been talked about. He would have been between him and Mendoza as the Heisman Trophy winner, and he probably would have put himself else before the draft. That, like I said, that's if he would have beat the brakes off Ohio State. I don't mean like a field goal win. He basically had to show his ass off to do that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't make it to the draft because he was only considered a redshirt sophomore. So this year they're actually calling him a junior, a redshirt junior, which I thought redshirt can only be freshman and sophomore years, but I guess you can be a redshirt junior too.
They can redshirt you whenever. You only get to play a certain number of games. There's all kinds of red tape. They'll burn a redshirt year to get a guy out there. But you can redshirt almost any year. I mean, I think seniors can redshirt as well, just because.
Okay.
If they're not getting a whole lot of playing time, like you can keep that year of eligibility and just say you're redshirted for the year.
Gotcha. But
the dude in where's he from? There's some cat. I think it's a tight end. He's got had 9 years of fucking eligibility that he got for injury. Oh yeah, for injury shit, all kinds of shit. He's been in college. Right, 9 years of eligibility. I swear to God.
He's 30.
Pretty much because they gave him an extra year for COVID, and he had his red shirt years still, and he got a couple of injury red shirt years that he got on. He's up to 9 years.
I think I heard about that. Yeah, dude. And then I think it was a quarterback also too that got something 6 years or something like that, 6 or 7 years. And now he done made himself eligible for this year's NFL draft.
Right. Yeah. God. At that point, he could start going into the NFL. He's got plenty of he's seasoned. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, with years of experience and probably playing Madden. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You coming in NFL at 30 years old. 30 years old with bills.
Oh, right.
Oh, Satchel Paige. But besides that, another thing that was brought up was Zay Flowers actually did an interview, stated that he actually believes that the head coach change will actually improve the Ravens. That Harbaugh was basically there was a lot of practice to where a lot of players were injured. So with Harbaugh, the way his practice schemes were going, it basically was showing that a lot of the players weren't 100%. So you got to think, with Zay Flowers saying that, and with this coach, I'm sure this coach is pretty much going to make it a little bit easier with than how Harbaugh did. Do you think Zay is actually going to excel more with this new coach, or is it just one of those things to where, how can I put it? When you got a parent that when you with grandmas, you chilling, you know, with mom and dad, you strict, do schedule stuff like that. As soon as you hit grandmas, you get to stay up a little bit later, you get to eat a little bit more, you don't got to do too much chores, and you like staying over grandmas. Is this the Zay Flowers experience? Is this basically, we're not with mom and dad no more, we staying at some of my grandmas?
Mm-hmm.
It's new coach in general. You gotta feel out what's going to happen, but they're not going to do what the previous coaches did because that didn't work, obviously. But Lamar Jackson actually started showing up for the OTAs and whatnot, and they said he never did that with Harbaugh. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I probably say with Harbaugh, probably because he wanted to make sure he was able to heal up a little bit longer.
Right.
It's like, hold on, I don't gotta be at OTAs I don't gotta do training to win till July, so I can take a break.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say on that one. It is hard to say on that one.
But that is something to look at. But with that, let's say if it does react, do you think that this will actually make Zay Flowers more of a bigger weapon with the Ravens? Do you think that you see the Ravens with this type of change? Do you see the Ravens actually excelling even more?
No, I feel like he's put a target on his back just by saying that.
Right.
Because now you got a new coach, but bro, you got to back up your performance now. Because if you don't back yourself up, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, it ain't the coach, it's you."
Right.
Because remember when Barry Switzer took over Dallas? Because with Dallas, you had Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson had them boys like it was military. You had them boys at practice. You had them taking responsibility for themselves. They knew when to be in. They knew when to be in bed. They knew when to be at practice. They knew when to be in film. And it was like it was a set schedule. Barry Switzer shows up. Even Barry, even like I'm about to say Barry Sanders. Even Emmitt Smith was like, "Dog, we was pretty much just showing up to practice." It was like we really didn't flip the switch on until the actual games. And it's like, okay. But then you also seen with Switzer, that's when they became the jailbirds instead of the Cowboys. They were the convicts because everybody in that damn team was getting locked up. It's a damn shame when your whole roster had a record last season.
Hey, they've made the team photos easy.
Look like
Made the team photo easy. They just put all their mugshots just next to each other.
Yeah, they just put all just a penetration pose. Like, look, you probably have to say one. But yeah, I think that's
they
the
holding
thing
their
that's about this because we've seen how Harbaugh ran his program, especially with the preseason. They were undefeated in the preseason for at least 5-6 years. They never lost the preseason.
Oh yeah, it's great winning in the preseason. It does so much.
I get the thing. Like, okay, it's preseason. True.
Right, the Browns were undefeated for like 5 preseasons in a row. Yeah, that works.
When?
Right.
I remember 1 year they were 3-0. That was it.
No, I think
I've never seen the Browns.
I think for a good about 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, they went like 5 years in a row where they went undefeated in the preseason and then lost their ass the rest of the regular season.
So what happened? Bernie Kosar came back?
All I'm saying, we deal with it in bowling too. You get up there in practice before bowling starts and just crushing the pocket, strikes all day. As soon as they turn the lights on and they keep in score, shit changes a little bit.
He said it get real mariachi.
He ain't lying about that. I learned that firsthand. I strike the first when I do my practice. If I strike the first one, go to the second one, strike the second one, I sit my ass down. Yeah, no. I ain't wasting it.
Right. But hell, last Friday, just during the fun games, right? All practice. 15 minutes, I did nothing but throw strikes. As soon as it turned on for 9-pin no tap, I threw 7. Like the whole practice, nothing changed. I stood right there at the lane. It just hit 0. I hit start. I threw the ball. It was bad. That's just the way it works. You could do all that in preseason. That's fine. It's the 2s and 3s out there trying to get them a job. The starters usually don't play much of the preseason as it is anymore anyway.
True. But, I mean, even then, with the way Baltimore – I'll probably say the way Baltimore was, especially with Harbaugh, he had them boys balling. And, I mean, even – granted it was preseason, but again, you had boys playing like, okay, you know what, this is my last game. And either they were going to be picked up or not. So that, I mean, that actual type of mentality, is that mentality going to stay with Ravens, or are we looking at it? Are we looking at basically the Ravens kind of slouching because we ain't got to work as hard in practice no more. We're not getting killed under practice anymore. Things like that.
You might be able to focus a little easier during practice and during games because they know they're not going to get killed during practice.
That's also lack of leadership in the locker room too, lack of veteranship with veterans, because sometimes you need the veterans to be able to motivate the younger ones. So hopefully they be mature enough to start motivating the younger ones that's younger than them. But as far as the coach changing, they'll find out, because on football they'll let you know right up front when you like a coach or not. It don't take long.
Right.
It don't take long at all. About me playing the sport too back in the day, yeah, it don't take long. You be like, man, this motherfucker, man, he don't even know what he doing. Like, bro, I can call and play better than him, bro. Like, bro, we talking about right side blitz, bro. Go cover 2 zone and do a corner blitz, man. Like, what, bro, you fired, man. Shut up.
Get out of here.
Right. Like, you fired, man. Go on.
You're not gonna lie, just give me a flashback of my brother.
Right. He like, bro, walking around with this clipboard on, boy. You got dirt on here from Jurassic Park. That's how old the clipboard is. Like,
oh, just give me a flashback of my brother D'Angelo.
I just hope this head coach for my Pittsburgh Steelers work out.
We actually did talk about that. Now, I don't know if he was there when we actually said something about that, but what we can say about McCarthy, he's going to put points on the board for you.
Right.
He is definitely, with the weapons you got, there is going to be to where you're going to put points on the board. Now, defensively, that's why I see the issue might be. Unless he found somebody that can actually handle the defense, because you still have decent key players in the actual Steelers defense. And then you still got Jack Sawyer, you still got TJ Watt, you still got then you pick up Asante Samuel Jr., you move Jalen Ramsey to the safety, and then you still got Joey Porter Jr. at the other end. So it's like you actually have a good young nucleus towards defense. Now, what you do in this draft this year, like I said, I don't know what the key thing is. Again, like I said, I would definitely hope. I got a feeling that they're going to grab that. Zach, I want to call him Zachariah, Zacchaeus Branch or something like that.
Yeah, Zachariah Branch from Georgia.
Yeah, I can definitely see them picking him up as a slot since they lost Calvin Austin.
Right.
So if they do decide to do that, then yeah, I definitely can see you actually. I can see definitely Pittsburgh Steelers being more of an offensive team than the defensive team that we've always grown to see them as.
True.
So that'll be something that's going to be interesting. And like I said, in the draft, we'll definitely see what they pick up. And then when preseason starts, I am interested to see how that defense looks.
Because like what we need is offensive line. We got some good tackles, but I'm thinking in a good center. But I heard we need some guards because they're either kind of rusty or they're just not catching on. But we also need a better linebacker because what's his name? Queen that came from Baltimore. I don't really think he's given the production that we're looking for. And to be honest, I would love for Pittsburgh to pick up one of them 2 boys from Ohio State. We like picking up Ohio State. We like picking up Ohio State players, anyways.
Yeah, there are rumors that a lot of players. You even said it yourself. We've been on the show. There are a lot of rumors of and we're gonna get to that as well. A lot of teams looking towards doing trading in the first round.
Yes.
One of those is Dallas. I'm assuming Pittsburgh might be one of them. Hopefully, I'm not gonna lie. I hope my Commanders, makes an attempt to get Love. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I pray. That's why I've been going to church for the past few months. No. Let me make it real. I've been watching church services for the past few months. I wake up in the morning, throw on YouTube. Hey, that's my church service. There you go. But I've been doing that for the few. I'm like, look, I just need the Commanders to do something right.
Man.
But speaking of defense, Travis Hunter, it was said that Travis Hunter was going to pretty much be a full-time cornerback
I read about that. I read about that on the Bleacher Report.
Now he's coming back and talking about, okay, who told you this? Because to him, it's like, I don't know if he's made that commitment or does he still want to be that wide receiver. With Jacksonville, it's one of those, like, I don't know. But I do feel this with Travis Hunter. When you are in the NFL, you need to be at one position. We get you're athletic enough to play multiple positions, but I do feel as though when it comes to the NFL, you need to perfect that one position.
I mean, because it's no diss against the young man. We all three of us know he's very talented. That's a bad boy.
Yeah,
but it's only one prime time. It's only one Deion Sanders, and it's only been one Charles Woodson. And I don't even think Charles Woodson played both sides of the ball when it's in the NFL. I think he played more defense. I think they might have plugged him in a little bit.
Right. There were one or two plays. If anything, like Jacksonville will probably Woodson him and have packages for him on offense, and he's just going to play defense.
Yeah, because he played at Green Bay and then he played at the Raiders, right? Those two teams.
Right. When he first started off, he was still more defense, but he was also special teams.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Right.
So it was kind of like, okay, yeah, we have you on deep, and that was the Deion thing. Deion was more defense, but he he has special teams.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing that, fine. But if you're doing the offense and the defense, that's a lot to put in. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I am saying that when you're dealing with the actual NFL, you have dudes that are basically perfecting that position. Mm-hmm. So that's something you can't half-ass do. You can't half-ass, like in college, you probably get away with it. High school, you definitely can get away with it. The pros, you're dealing with the 1%. You're dealing with the elite of the elite. So everybody that's done this, everybody that you're playing against has probably played 3 or 4 positions before. But now they realize, okay, if I want to keep my spot, if I want to keep this money, I got to perfect this position to where they know nobody can actually take this from me.
And then on top of that, too, it's like I agree with the wide receiver from Los Angeles Rams, Devontae Adams. He said, bro, that's cool that you can do that, but how long you going to be able to do it? Because you only have so much energy. So then if you playing both sides of the ball, like, bro, that means you're never stepping off and like to rejuvenate, to get your rest. You forever using your energy. Like I don't care who sponsor you. It ain't that much energy drink in the world that's going to make you move like that.
Right. It's cocaine.
You can get a Red Bull all day. Eventually, them wings gonna get tired of flapping.
The wings gonna be like, time out.
Right? It'll be like, time out.
I need a break. Halftime ain't helping.
I feel like he's more, to me, I feel like he's more effective on the defensive side.
I think that's what they need, because when you have as they like to call him in the first thing, Sunshine. They call him Sunshine.
Yeah.
Me, I call him Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Got the Fabio look. But anyway, with Trevor Lawrence, he needs and I'm sure both you gonna agree with me this. Basically, with him, he needs a primary target. He needs a go-to guy. He needs. I don't need a part-time wide receiver. I need a full-time wide receiver. I need somebody to get me to on the go. I need a playmaker. I am tired of running my butt off like I just stole something from Indiana Jones site.
They should go after old boy. Should go after old boy from Philadelphia.
I can see them going for AJ Green. But I definitely feel as though with Philly, with AJ Green, I'm sorry,
AJ Brown. AJ Brown.
Well, AJ Brown.
It was a color.
You gotta remember,
it's a color.
Philly ain't giving him up for free.
True.
Philly ain't doing nothing to where, you know what? Oh, we just want a third. No, I think with AJ Brown, you giving up a first and second round pick.
Exactly.
At least. Ain't the Patriots going after AJ?
No, they said it's been
They backed
rumored,
out of
but
that?
no.
Yeah. Because I feel like he would do good with the second year guy. What's his name? Last name Thomas.
For the Patriots or
For the Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, Brian Thomas. Thank you. Yeah. I think Brown and Thomas will be a nice nasty 1-2 punch, because let's be real. Brown don't really want to be in Philadelphia no more. He got a ring, but now but like Mariachi said, he's over here crying the blues, and he's over here being a diva at the same time.
Yes.
Hold on. So it's one of these conversations.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep fighting!
That's right. Close the shield. Like that's what he need. That's what AJ need to do. Just close the shield. Like.
So basically, it's like basically having one of those, huh?
but for a minute, because I was thinking like, okay, what happened if he came to Pittsburgh and played with his homeboy DK Metcalf? But then again,
stop with that.
Sometimes I wonder how that worked down there at Ole Miss, because to be honest, AJ's a diva, and to be honest, DK can be a diva too, because he be wanting the ball. He be wanting the ball like crazy too. So I'm thinking like, how did that work down there at Ole Miss?
Because the reason for it. AJ came out before DK.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
AJ came out before DK.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie. I prayed when I saw his 40. I wish I still had the actual quote. I prayed. I'm like, Washington, do you see this dude? Please grab him. Please grab him. No. They didn't. Anyway.
And DK went in the what, second round, or was it third round?
Third round.
And I'm like, ain't no way in the world he should have went third round. Like the least should have been top second.
Right. I'm trying to see who else was in that draft. He was I know he was in the draft with AJ was in the draft with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Was he with Terry McLaurin? Or was no, it wasn't Terry McLaurin. It was De'Ami Brown, Justin Jefferson. And those are the ones I can remember. And that's the same thing with this draft. Right now, I do see to where this draft is wide receiver heavy.
Oh, yes.
So I guess
I think this year's draft is going to be mostly wide receivers and defense.
That's why I feel a lot of the signings, because you got to think Debo is still out there. Stephon Diggs is still out there. I'm not, and it's like, wait a minute, what if they haven't been picked up? Then what's going on? And Brandon Ayuk is still out there.
True.
So I'm really thinking they're waiting until this draft ends to see if they can pick do the rest of the signings. Because rumor has it, like I said, I don't know. I thought me personally, I feel as though the Commanders should have went ahead and just snatched Debo up more for Terry McLaurin's sanity, so he knows he has the backup. You know, he has a 1-2 punch with him. But I'm assuming that we're going to try to find somebody in the draft.
Because your boys didn't re-sign him. He was one and done, right?
No, he's still available. Yeah, they haven't signed him yet. And then on top of that, rumor has it that the Dolphins are interested in him. But again, like I said, nobody's really making any moves now because of the draft. So they're waiting to see what's going on with the draft before they start to sign everybody else. Because let me see who's still available. Here's the players that's still available in the draft. Russell Wilson, as JT likes to call him, tinfoil hat head, aka John Wick, Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, don't forget Mr. Unlimited up there.
Who's that?
Fucking Russell Wilson.
I said that first.
I know. No, it's Mr. Unlimited Russell Wilson.
Oh, Mr.
Then the tinfoil hat wearing ass motherfucker.
Okay. Then we got Jonnu Smith. David Njoku is still a free agent. Debo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, and Juwan Jennings. Now, there are more, but these are pretty much the highlights. these are still probably maybe the top 10.
Let's be honest. Stephon, be real with me, fellas. Stephon Diggs, what would you say he got left in the gas tank? At least 2 years or less?
Yeah.
Probably 2. The third one he can squeak out like that.
I can see
that retirement run. Like he's gonna have that last year just where he gets to play, right? Where he's just kind of like waving at crowds. He's not really playing. He just kind of showing up.
Waving at crowds, trading jerseys.
Right.
Kind of what your boy down there in Kansas City is doing right now. Travis Kelce, he kind of doing that
right
now.
Yes. Yeah, Kelsey's probably got 2 years left in him.
I'm still tripping out how much money they gave that boy. They still gave him what was it, $15 million? I said, okay. He better perform for $15 million.
He said he want one more ring.
He really ain't got nothing
from Taylor.
He really ain't got nothing to prove because he already got 3.
This is true. So I'm being all silent. I'm still trying to finish up my notes. So yeah. So that would actually do the actual news and notes. Now let's talk about the draft because next Thursday is the actual first round. Now, from your actual response, who is a must grab for fantasy in this draft? If you're wanting to get somebody on your fantasy football team, who is the person that you're looking in this draft like, okay, once he's drafted, that's who I want on my team.
Day one?
Yeah.
Your boy, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
But no, I'll probably say let's go past the first round, the complete draft. Once the draft is over, who's your top 3? Who's going to be your top 3? You think that's going to be ranked in fantasy? Probably within I'll give it the top 20. Who's going to make the top 20 in as a best player as a draft available?
I'll say.
I know it's going to piss me off to say this, but like, if the Steelers do what the Steelers normally do, like the Steelers defense is going to be a point getter all season long.
Yeah.
If
like you said last time, if they stay healthy.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, like the Steelers defense will be something like, I don't know if it'll be fought over, but like whoever does get them, they're going to prosper minus 2 weeks when they got to buy. But the Steelers defense is something you can probably roll with all season. Depending on the way this draft goes.
So are you saying the Steelers defense is something to grab? There's no particular offensive player?
Right. But again, you're not picking a defense till later on in the thing anyway. But like early doors, again, rookies, it's hard to gauge whether they're actually going to do anything or not because one, teams don't have tape on them yet. But again, about 4 or 5 weeks in, then the teams do get tape on them, and it depends on the way the rest of the season goes out for them.
Right. Because you always say in the NFL season, the first 3 games is flukes because you don't really have no film on nobody until really about good film until about week 3.
Right.
Well, or you could say week 2, but I mean you can't really count week 1 at all because you just going off hope we can just compete and complete the mission.
Right, that's my biggest thing with rookies. Rookies are they're not a bad pick to have on your team, but like picking rookies, like it's feast or famine. Like they're either going to do really, really well in the first few weeks, and then they'll probably end up falling off a little bit, depending on how they react to the way the rest of the NFL has started to plan for them.
Right. I mean, how when it comes to fantasy football, how I pick my rookies, if they're not going to be a major contributor, I kind of really don't mess with them. Like, if they're like wide receiver 2, maybe, but if they ain't not the one, I don't know. But if they a rookie and they come straight in and they drafted him to be the number 1 running back, then yeah, definitely pick him up because that's what Jeremiah is going to be. He no matter where he goes, he's going to be number 1. You got a 6'1", 215. Well, I'll push top weight 220, and this dude ran basically a 4.39 at the combine. He ran it was a 4.41. But in my eyes, as a football player, that's a 4.39 easily. I'm like, you might as well say the 4.4 is a 4.39.
Before 4.3, 4.4, I can't catch him.
You can't. And then you got someone 6'1", 215, 220 that can. I mean, we've seen his highlights that can juke you. That's quick, fast, agile, and if he has to, he'll lower the pads on you, and he can catch the ball out the background. I mean, wherever he goes, he's going to be the number 1 or he's going to be competing for the number 1.
Right.
And even competing.
See, like it scares me though with running backs like that because, like, look at McCarthy out in San Francisco, right? Like when he started first in or McCaffrey, sorry, McCarthy, stupid, that dude sucks. When he started in Carolina, McCaffrey was their offense, everything.
Right,
he got moved to San Francisco, and it pretty much stayed the same.
Yes,
like McCaffrey, like that poor boy, like he does so much for that team, and they do so little to help him out.
Now I will say this with McCarthy.
I feel like Jeremiah Love is going to catch that same usage wherever he ends up going. He's going to be that. He's going to run the ball. He's going to have to catch the ball in the backfield, and he's going to be the offense, and everything else is going to trickle down from him.
I'm going to disagree with you with that, and I'm going to tell you why. I can see 2 teams that if he's drafted, he's going to flourish. And I hate to say the first one. The first one's the New York Giants.
Oh, my Lord.
Because you already got
Scatterbo.
You got Malik Neighbors.
Scatterbo, my bad, Scatterbo.
You got Malik Neighbors coming off a decency, coming off surgery. But on top of that, you picked up the tight end, and then you give Jackson Dart another target to throw to. So I'll probably say because it gives them a chance to actually widen the actual field, and if they decide to bring back the double back field. So I got the quarterback on one end, I got a running back on one end and a running back on the other. If they decide to bring that back as for plays, that's a dangerous combination. Secondly, I have him if he's with the Commanders. I definitely see him flourishing with the Commanders because on top of that, I got Terry McLaurin on one end, and let's say common sense hits them in the head, and they sign Debo. They bring back Debo. And on top of that, Debo, they already brought back De'Ami Brown, so I got my slot speedster. So right now, the only thing I'm really looking for is either a tight end in the draft. I can get that in the second round. But I have a running game, and let's say we do have Austin Eckler healthy again. He's learning from Austin Eckler.
Damn, that dude's still playing in the league.
He was out last year for the whole season. He had a torn ACL.
Oh, poor guy.
But
Eckler been around for a while.
Let's say they do get him. On top of that, like I said, those are the 2. The third team. And I'll say this is more if it's a surprise. I'll say the Arizona Cardinals.
I can see him going to the Cowboys, and they're going to ruin him.
No.
Fucking Jerry Jones loves him as running back.
The Cowboys already signed a running back, but I would say
that's fine.
If the Cardinals decide to say, you know what, let's get a running game. Because I already got a wide receiver in Marvin Harrison Jr. I already got a nice tight end in Trey McBride. So the field is already spread out. So what happens if I decide to get a running back, a premium running back, and open up that opens the field, that actually takes advantage of open field? And
Yeah, but if Arizona's doesn't have a quarterback to throw to the tight end or fucking Harrison, then that running back's going to get zeroed in.
And I'll say this with all the Jacoby Brissett ain't no superstar, but Jacoby Brissett again, this might be something that they might be trying to build. You seen what Dallas did when they built it. They had Troy Aikman. Well, no, originally they had just Michael Irvin. Then they got Troy Aikman. Then they grabbed Emmitt Smith, and we see how that turned out. So who's to say the Cardinals don't make that type of change to, okay, you know what? We got our tight end in Marvin Harrison. We got our tight end in Trey McBride. Why not pick up a running back in Jordan Love? Since this is not a strong quarterback draft, we still got the players. So when we do get our quarterback, we're set and ready to go.
That could be true. But well, what happened?
I was like, Dallas did move up.
But what happened?
What was it? I saw Dallas got the Browns' first round pick. Got their other first round pick. Yeah, Dallas got number 6.
When did they get that?
A couple of days ago.
Oh, so
Dallas moved. Yeah, Dallas moved up to 6. They sent, I think, 20 and 24 to Cleveland. I don't know if they're this year or next year.
Ooh, wait.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on ESPN or NFL.
I saw that last night at fucking Beer Barrel.
Yeah, they still got the Browns. They might be putting an offer in for it, but the Browns haven't accepted.
Last I saw, it said that Dallas had moved up to number 6 and gave the Browns the 20th and 24th. I think. I could be wrong.
Not seeing that, but I can see Dallas trying to move up because they want to get that that OSU linebacker.
I was gonna say I did see they won Styles, right?
Yeah, they want that.
I did see fucking what was it? Mel Kiper said that Commanders are going to try and go after Carnell Tate. That's probably why they ain't fucking re-signed Debo yet.
And again, that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, after the draft, you're going to see some change. You're going to see who's going to. That's where all the remaining signings are going to go.
Right.
But yeah, that one, like I said, that'll be the things I change. Now, here's the biggest quiz. Here's the one that will probably start some controversy. Who is someone you want to stay away from if they're drafted to a certain team? You're not touching that person. You're not touching that person in fantasy football unless your life depended on it. Even if your life depended on it.
JJ McCarthy, fuck that guy. He sucks.
He's not. He's already been drafted.
I know. I'm just still. I don't like that guy. Fuck that guy.
Can't draft him again.
They'd like to undraft him. Can we do this over again? He go back to college. We'll send him back.
Does that person have to be a rookie or somebody who's been in the league for a while?
Rookie in the draft. This draft, if they're drafted to this team, you're not touching them.
Oh, Mendoza.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say.
I'm sorry. He go to Vegas. That's fine. He can go number 1. Go to Vegas. Get that fucking paycheck. That's gonna be the only paycheck he get, because everyone that he gets after that will be a backup capacity at most.
Yeah, because like I told Mariachi, he's not overly impressive, but he'll get the job done. And like Mariachi say, he's not gonna be the reason why you lose a game.
Right.
So I had to agree with Mariachi on that one. I had to go with Mendoza.
Like the worst part is, like at the end of the season, like if you need somebody, Mendoza might be something to pick up just so you get solid points going through. Because again, he's not going to win the games for you, but he ain't going to make you be he's not going to be the reason you lose a game.
Right. And I hope, while the Raiders is picking up a lot of pieces on defense, which is good because you need defense to win championships. But I'm like,
Need
y'all
them.
gotta make sure that offensive line is intact, and y'all gotta make sure y'all throw that got some boys out there he can throw the ball to. Because if you think about it, when he was in Indiana, he had 3 solid wide receivers and a solid
Right.
tight end and 2 solid running backs.
I was gonna say
That's another question I have.
I can't remember the name. I think it was 88, wasn't it? That killed us. When Mendoza kept throwing to.
Cooper.
Wasn't it 88?
Come on, the tight end.
The tight end. There was one of the wide receivers, the little dude. He was fast.
Oh, you talking about 80? You talking about 80?
Yes.
80.
Oh, look, I'm
that
trying to
Cooper?
repress these memories because I don't want to believe that we lost to Indiana, but like they did have some boys. They was getting it.
Yeah, they was playing real. It was real men playing that day.
Real men playing that game.
Yeah,
God,
and
like it hurts my soul just to say that, but
the tight end was killing. Tight end was killing y'all over the middle.
killing it. Well, like we couldn't even deal with the 2 running backs either. So,
And
God,
to be honest, the one the last name Black, that running back.
yes,
I can to be honest. I'm telling you, Commish, Black from Indiana is good enough to go first round. He's good enough to be a starting running back. I don't know why they ain't put him in that first round contender, but he's good enough to be a first round running back.
yes.
I want to see if he's eligible. I'm actually looking now.
I forgot his first name. I know his last name is Black. He was taking on so many hits from the Ohio State linebackers, like he was
just shoving them off. Get out of here! I'm going.
He was just flicking them off, like yeah, y'all got to hit me harder than that. And then the secondary running back was just as big as Black. I forgot what his name is, but the backup running back
was it Welcher
or something like that.
Fletcher.
He is almost like thunder and lightning, but the second one was cut too. But he was faster than Black.
Fast. Oh.
I said,
like, why we gotta bring this back up? Like I forgot about these games. Like I'm starting to think about it again. I'm about to cry. Where's my belt at? I need to feel good.
Right.
There you are. All right. I feel bad.
I felt like Ohio State wasn't feeding the rock. They weren't giving the rock enough to JJ.
He said, "Give my belt. I need to feel good."
I need to feel good.
Don't sing the blues on us blues.
I'm about to. Oh. Hurt my feelings so bad.
I'm bad at that. What he say? I
don't want to hear the mariachi horns come in the background.
Yeah, I wasn't even. That was a good dude. That was a good one. He said, "Give me my belt. I need to feel good."
Oh God! Why did I have to even remember that shit? Now I'm sad.
Now,
I wasn't supposed to be sad today.
Now, I thought about this today. Yeah, when Mendoza get picked to go number 1 to the Raiders, will they give him his contract deal? Will it be over 4 years?
Yeah. No.
I think the rookie contracts have to be 4 years. I think they are. Well, they're 3 years with the conditional.
Okay, then.
Right, with the option. Right.
Okay, in the 3 years. Do you see him going north of $25 million?
Depends on how he plays.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, honestly, like if it doesn't go good the first year, I'm pretty sure he's going to be out of Vegas probably by year 3 if it's not going well.
Gotcha.
Like they'll end up not so much shit canning him, but like shifting him off to somebody else so they can start over again.
Okay. So from my understanding, the Raiders are planning on putting him into the hot seat as soon as he get there. He's gonna be QB number 1.
God, that poor kid. I don't think
so, because you still got Kurt Warner. Not Kurt
That's
Warner.
fine. You can have him all day. He's old as shit.
You got Captain Kurt.
Captain Kurt.
So
and I'm still wondering. Hey, I need his agent because I'm still wondering how they pull that off. $172 million.
I said the same thing.
But again, because they're having him they're bringing him in as a quarterback, but they're more bringing him in as a coach, right? To mold, right? They're more bringing him in as a coach to help mold Mendoza.
You know what?
To the NFL.
That might have been the MO right there. His agent might be like, okay, if you want my boy to come down there and to groom this guy, yeah, I'm gonna need these type of figures. He's just not gonna come down
Right,
there
like just you guys to pay him.
and just be saying anything, and y'all not paying him. So if y'all want him to coach him, I need my man to get paid.
Right.
I was talking about Kaleon Black.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
He is still there.
He's still in Indiana?
Yeah, he is a senior this
Fuck.
year.
Whoa.
Okay, good. Damn.
Ooh. And who was the linebackers? Only linebacker that I like for Ohio State right now is what's the number 26 or 27 last name? Powell.
Okay.
The white boy. He can hit. He can hit.
Right. Styles
Black is still there.
Styles more of a nickelback, but like he in that linebacking like build. He can fill a gap, but yeah.
Oh yeah, he about to come for y'all. Number 8.
What is it?
Number 8. He a beast.
Fuck.
If he gets 1,000 yards this year, he definitely going round 1 next year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this was the first year he actually got he actually ran for 1,040 yards.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
That was this year.
Yeah, okay.
So let me see.
Because I think he bust Miami in the head for was it like 140, 130? He buzzed Miami in the head for that championship game.
Right, yeah. I wasn't even thinking of it. Like I'd repressed Indiana completely. I put the Miami fucking running backs on fucking Indiana. I'm a goddamn moron. Fucking hell. It wasn't like we couldn't deal with Indiana either, but fucking yeah, them Miami fucking running backs killed us.
They did.
God.
And them robbers, and I think all 3 of his wide receivers are gone. I know Omar Cooper is gone. And then I think
Cooper's gone.
I think the number 13, I think it was the last name Saget or something like that. Saget.
He got a big scar across his chest where not attached.
Yeah. Like Street Fighter.
Does he always yell Tiger?
Tiger.
Sonic Boom. Oh man.
Looking.
Y'all got to deal with that running back again.
Elijah Sarandon.
Yeah, that's his name. He's a good one. He's a good one too. They had some ballers on that team.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, he's a senior.
Oh, he didn't leave either?
He didn't leave either.
Oh my God. Ohio State. Y'all better get ready.
The worst part is like Indiana, like as much as I hate to say it, Indiana played grown man football.
They did.
Well, you got to think that's who they had.
That's what right.
That's who they had on the team. Majority of their players were being transferred over. That team was originally, I don't know if everybody, besides the quarterback, but most of those players were originally part of the what's the name of that school? They kicked the hell out of them.
Oh God, was it James Madison? No.
Yes.
Was James Madison? No. Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah. When Signetti came over, he brought all of them with him.
And when he went to Indiana, he brought half of the crew with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. So the head coach came from James Madison?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know. Hold up. The James Madison that made it to the college playoffs?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Because originally that was his school, that was his team that he had established. He left.
Right.
He took a few players with him that he could.
And the worst part is they still made the playoff.
Yeah.
Right. So was Mendoza
no, it was Southern Miss that made. Was it? No, Southern Miss made the
Southern Miss made it because
playoffs. Not James.
Was it for Christmas? They were celebrating because they won that bowl game.
Right.
And then the bad thing about it is Mendoza's younger brother was there at Indiana Winter, but then he transferred and he's headed down to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
So he about to make Georgia Tech even better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Georgia Tech, here's the thing. They are running stuff. I watch Georgia Tech every year because I hate when they play North Carolina because all they do is run the damn ball.
Right.
Trust the ball, man. You run the ball.
So now you got a quarterback that probably can throw. I just want to make sure. I just want to okay, so does that mean they got now people to throw to, and we still have to worry about that damn running game?
And that's what I heard. I heard Georgia Tech is going from them old days of just running. I heard they trying to mix the offense up now where they trying to throw the ball and run the ball.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched them play the past few years, that's all they did. They have a few pass plays, but they ran that ball every play.
Nah, man, it's a good strategy. You run the ball, the clock is running, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as whatever the score is, if the clock gets close to fucking zero, and you got the chance to score, and it's going to be the only score, do it.
Do it. Mm-hmm. So Indiana
good old trestle ball.
So Indiana still got some of their weapons from their championship team.
Yeah.
And I don't know, does Indiana come here to play Ohio State this year?
No, I don't think we got them on the schedule this year. I don't think they're on the schedule for this year.
Let me check the schedule. Hold on.
There's like 3 or 4 teams that will rotate out at certain fucking points. Like we play everybody in the division, I believe. But they go in division lists, so they might be.
No, y'all play Indiana.
Do we?
I mean, yeah, y'all play at Indiana.
Oh, we're playing at Indiana. Hell, fuck them kids in that goddamn hospital. Sorry, I take it all back. No, I don't. Fuck them kids. Or no, that's Iowa. They do that.
Hold on. All that for Indiana? Jeez.
No, because it's in Iowa they do that. Because they got the Children's Hospital just on the other side of the football stadium. And at some point during the game, they like stop and they turn and wave at the fucking kid. Fuck them kids. I think that's in Iowa, so I take it all back.
I forgot your strong feelings of FTK. So I don't think look with all the stuff we said, I don't even think we still answered the question. Okay, here's my question. Once drafted, what 3 players do you feel will be in the top 10 for fantasy football? This is offense only. Give me your top 3. Or once they're drafted, no matter what team they're on, they're basically top 3 in fantasy. I'm not top 3.
Jeremiah Love,
top 20.
I'm gonna go,
Carnell Tate and that fucking the wide receiver from fucking Georgia.
Oh, Zachariah Branch.
Yeah. Oh, those 3, yes. Again, it's going to be. You have to give them first couple of weeks. They'll probably do good, but you got to see how they adjust to the NFL adjusting to them. I mean, that's all rookies in general. Teams have to get tape on them. Then you got to see how they adjust to the way teams have adjusted to them.
Yeah.
As big as again with rookies, that's the biggest thing. It's the hardest thing to pick with a rookie. Them first couple of weeks, they might do good just because nobody knows how they're actually going to do, and then teams actually we need to plan for this dude. And then they actually start watching film on him, and you got to see how he adjusts to the way the NFL is adjusted to him.
The commissioner might be right, Mariachi. I'm reading on Bleacher Report. They said Jeremiah Love is on the New York Giants radar.
Oh God!
Told you.
I mean, that again, that's still not a bad 1-2 punch there with Scatterboo and him. If anything, they are probably picking him up in case Scatterboo's not coming along the way they want him to.
I'm gonna add 2 honorable mention. I think the quarterback from Alabama. I can't say that word.
It makes you sick.
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson. Yeah.
And then I'm sorry. Rewind. Take 2. I got that from you, Commish. The wide receiver Jordan Tyson from I think it's Arizona State. Is it Arizona State?
Yes.
If he gets with the white squad, yeah.
They have him going to the Chiefs.
Really?
Right now, it's projected he's either going to go to the Chiefs. Who else?
He goes to the Chiefs, then then Tyreek Hill ain't got a chance to get back there again.
Well, like Tyreek's still on injuries, and they're
I
saying about
understand that.
right, but that's also the same issue with Jordan Tyson. That Jordan Tyson has been kind of injury prone. Had a great workout,
Right.
but it's one of those things as to where is he worth picking up?
Right.
Because it's like
They
because
almost
they don't
got
want
you,
to
I
do an
think.
injury prone. It's like, well, think about what Carolina did when they picked up Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks came out. He had torn ACL, everything else. They drafted him. They didn't play him to the end of the year. It's almost to the end of the season. He had one good game, 124 yards. I think 2 touchdowns. Next week, another ACL tear.
Well, yeah, I mean, McCaffrey was the same way. McCaffrey is fucking injury prone as fuck. But
no, McCaffrey is wear and tear. Let's call it what it is. McCaffrey is wear and tear. Because
yeah, but
like I said,
McCaffrey also gets those injuries early in the season, and he's back by the end.
Right, but with McCaffrey, if you got a player like McCaffrey, we've seen how he flourishes. You need your receivers because he was in Carolina. He wasn't the only option. You still had Greg Oden still out there making catches,
and you still have
Olsen.
And you still had Cam.
Olsen.
You still have Cam Newton behind the scene.
You still had Cam out there. So for the first few years, he wasn't a threat because you still had other weapons out there. So that's what made him look good. Even then, when they still had a few decent weapons, not great, but enough to where you still had to pay attention to him. He still was able to run the ball.
Because I think also his rookie year, he played his rookie year, which was Steve Smith last year, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yes.
So he still has Steve Smith too that rookie year too.
You still had Steve Smith. You still had Greg Olsen. You still had Cam Newton. So on top of that, it wasn't his final year because right after that that's when he went to Baltimore.
Right.
That's when Steve Smith went to Baltimore. But from that, again, when you put McCaffrey with some with some deep threat weapons or receiving weapons, yes, you will get the best out of him. And with the 49ers, because of that team going through so much injuries, he's becoming a main weapon. But even then, he still was able to flourish because you still had Greg Kittle. Kittle was still out there, catching balls and doing stuff, making the field open for him. So the reason I keep saying that because you got to think when he was in Stafford, that offense was a spread offense.
Right.
So on top of that, McCaffrey was able to, because I got the spread offense, I'm able to spread out defense. And with McCaffrey, I didn't have to hand him off the ball too much. I could just put him in the flat, stuff like that. He got free space to fly. And that's the same thing that's going on. Like I said, we saw it a few times in San Francisco. We've seen it flourish a few times in Charlotte. Charlotte, Carolina, whatever you want to call it. Bottom line, with McCaffrey, once you add the weapons, he's great. And I think that's what the Giants might be having the same question when they get Scatterbo back, because if they have the choice to either move up to get Jordan Love, or they can try to get what's the wide receiver from Ohio State,
Cardell.
Cardell Tate.
Or they can get Tate to where I still have what's his face, Malik Neighbors on one end. I still got Cardell Tate on the other end. I got Scatterable for short yardage, and I got Love to where I can do the ground and pound. Well, no, that's let me scratch that out.
I was gonna say Scatterable, them fucking tree trunk thighs, like that's your ground and pound right there.
Yeah,
that's old school Earl Campbell, ain't it? Earl Campbell.
It's crazy because that's what they're comparing Jordan Love to.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really.
Wow.
Damn.
But I can definitely see the Giants trying to make that move. But also, it depends because one, to me personally, I feel as though you need another receiver. Granted, you picked up some decent receivers, but you still don't have a primary. You have a primary receiver in Neighbors, but you don't have a solid number two. And I think bringing in Tate on one end, and then you have Neighbors on the other end. You have your tight end and Theo Johnson, and then with Scatterbo, it gives Scatterbo a chance to even run even harder.
To be honest,
could you imagine him having 5 yards already open to himself, and he picks up that speed? That's an avalanche waiting to happen.
you're lying. And see, if I was the Giants GM manager talking to the head coach, I'm like, let's shake this up. Because to be honest, Malik Neighbor really ain't an outside receiver because of his size, but he got speed. What I would do is I would go ahead and get me 2 big time receivers for the outside, and I would just go ahead and slide Malik Neighbors right there in the middle, make Malik Neighbors my what you call it,
the slot receiver,
slot receiver. Thank you, because that his speed and his agility will kill these can't no linebacker or no safety keep with him in the middle.
Right.
And I
send him up the seam and just let him cut. I'm there.
Put him up that seam, let him just do his thing. Have these two, 6'1" or maybe 6'3" on the outside with Theo Johnson with the middle with the tight end. And then I should be a coach, because wherever you put your slot, you need to reverse it with the tight end. If you got your slot receiver on the right, put your tight end on the left. If you put your tight end on the right, put your slot on the left. Don't never put. Only time you want to double up on that unless they put some type of blitz on that side. But other than that, switch them two, man. Tight end on one side, split slot receiver on the other side. So now you're making your safeties do this, like, oh, bro, which one you gonna grab? No, which one you gonna grab?
What coach say? Coach said cover 2.
Cover 2. Like we got speed. We got not you just having, and see, that's where offenses don't realize. That's what I should be a coordinator. You just, to me, you want to play the whole field. Mariachi, put speed on the outside and put speed on the middle. Make everybody work. I'm paying you millions of dollars, bro. You about to earn these millions of dollars.
You gonna earn your money,
right? So, like, bro, just
go across the middle. They ain't allowed to hit you like that, no.
Right. Just don't think you better have this speed on the outside, bro. I got speed in the middle too with my tight end and my slot wide receiver too. So y'all might as well just go ahead. Y'all might as well say cover 2, cover 3, bro. It's gonna be cover 42.
He said, no, it's cover 42. That's it.
Cover 42, like, bro, we need to cover the whole entire field.
Cover 10.
Right. And we
need to cover all 10 yards.
Yeah. I would just ask Malik Neighbors. I said, hey, man, what did you think about being a slot receiver? Would you have a problem with that? Because this is what we think about doing. Right. We're going to get you help. We're going to get you 2 banging wide receivers to go to the outside. We're going to slide you in the middle. We got Theo that's going to be in the middle with you. So whatever side you on, we're going to just put Theo on the other side. So that way you're never in the middle by yourself. Both of y'all can run at least where you run a 4-3, Theo runs a 4-4-5, but he's fast for a tight end. Like, you're gonna have help. You're not gonna be the center of attraction no more.
So here's
screw that. You guys got to go ahead and get Jordan Love back here.
Hold on. What'd you say, Jay? No.
Go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Let him get Jeremiah Love back there with him. Like, put Neighbors in the slot. Be like, hey, you got a running back that's going to come up and just blow this dude up in the middle.
True.
And you have free run the rest of the field.
True.
Like it's a pass play, but he just running a block like 15 yards down the field and clearing this motherfucker out. God. Could you imagine?
Just open the whole middle. Just open the whole middle up.
Right. Just open the whole middle up. Running back, like, they gonna play action and he gonna run straight through the middle and kill that dude in the middle of the field.
Right. Safety might just go ahead and just take his helmet off. Like, bro, I can't stop that.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're like, yeah, you can go ahead and bench me this game, coach. And you go ahead and take the $25,000 fine out of my check. I can't cover nobody out here.
No. God, he put Malik Neighbors over the middle with his speed.
Man, it'd be impossible.
Oh. It will legitimately be, you'll have 2 safeties essentially holding like a finish line thing, because they're going to be trying to come down on him, and that motherfucker will go right through the middle and be gone. And
to be honest, and no disrespect to the commission, that's the problem with the Commanders. Y'all don't have enough speed on them in the middle. Y'all got speed on the outside, but y'all ain't got no speed in the middle.
Dude, what do you think? I've been saying that for a minute. We need some speed. We need to do like Jeremiah Love. That's a game changer. Yeah. We've always had these small little scat backs And I'm like, okay, can we get somebody that likes to actually run through the middle?
Exactly. And it's okay to find a tight end with size, but don't in today's world, like JT said, speed kill, bro. Don't get you a big tight end, but bro, get you a tight end that can really run, man. Like I don't want no heavy tight end no more. I want somebody who's fast, who has size, and if he's tall with long arms, oh, I'm killing you because I'm just lobbing it right over top like an alley-oop, but I'm just throwing a football.
Well, here's my question with this, because
it ain't nothing but rebounding for tight end.
Exactly, number rebounding.
But no, here's my thing. Now that Harbaugh's the coach for the Giants, you got to remember, is he going to have that same set? Because Harbaugh was not really known to throw the ball. Harbaugh was known to basically run the ball.
Okay.
So I think that's why the Jeremiah Love talks are coming in, because they know Harbaugh is a running
coach. Okay.
Right. I got you.
I
mean, you're not wrong.
Not wrong. Yeah, he's not, because that's what he did a lot with Baltimore.
Right. And especially when you're now going to the Giants and you have somebody, and this is how I look at it. You have somebody that's basically, comparatively figure speaking, can be a Derek Henry.
Right.
That is your Derek Henry. We just seen what you can do with an older version of the Derek Henry.
Right.
Now you got a revamped version of Derek Henry and Jeremiah Love.
Right.
Now, is he going to go through that same run? The only difference I'll probably say is that he has more of a pocket passer and Dart. We know Dart can scramble, but Dart is not a scrambling threat like Lamar Jackson.
True.
That's all right. I mean, Harbaugh had Dilfer and Joe Flacco under him as well. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So,
but again,
he always had running games.
Right, but with Dilfer and Flacco, like they were game managers. They weren't the reason you won the game. Right, Jackson Dart is a legitimate quarterback. It can be a reason that you win a game.
True, because he could throw. He showed me that he can actually throw the ball though.
Right.
Yeah, because what is he 6'2", 6'3"?
He a tall drink of water.
Yeah, so he can see over the line. So yeah, he can throw the ball.
So yeah, you can be a running team all day, and most of Harbaugh's teams have been running teams, if not defense first.
He's 6'2".
Say what?
6'2". Jackson Dart is 6'2".
So he's same size as Shador, 6'2". Well, Shador is like 6'2" and a half, so he's almost 6'3". But he showed me he can throw that rock though. Even when he was with the Ole Miss, he can throw that rock.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay, now last question we got.
Yeah.
Is there a certain player, and we probably didn't say this already, but is there a certain player that needs to be drafted to a certain team in order to succeed? Who has to? If this player is eligible, he has to be on this team to be successful.
You can't say Mendoza. Mendoza going anywhere but Vegas would be better for him for a career move. Mm-hmm. Because I think anywhere else, Mendoza would be able to actually not sit the bench, but not be the start, not be the guy as soon as he walks in there. Right? Give Mendoza a year or two, and he'd be all right. But with him going to Vegas, he's going to be fucked.
I'm going to say your boy from Ohio State, because he's just raw, Sonny Styles, because what he did in the combine was stupid. I feel like on the defensive side, Commish, if he gets with a team that plays a 3-4, I don't think that's going to be good for him. But if he gets with a team that plays a 4-3, that might be good for him. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the 4-3, you got more people up front to take on blocks that'll leave him wide open. So you got you naturally another Ray Lewis Because why you think Ray Lewis had so many tackles? Because his defensive line did the job where it was just him.
Right.
By the time the running back got through the hole, it was just him and the running back.
Right, yeah. Ray Lewis had to fill that. He saw that gap. That was where the running back was coming. He'd fill that hole.
Exactly. I mean, Sonny
Right.
Styles. I mean, I'm not saying that Sonny Styles can't play in a 3-4, but it puts more 3-4. You just doing more than just hitting. You reading coverages. You got to cover the tight end. You got every now and then they may put a double blitz on you where you over there on the side with the defensive end. But if you're playing a natural 4-3, they want you straight in the middle, playing straight linebacker. They don't want you worried about no pass, no nothing. Go get the ball. See red, go get the ball. That's it. Boom.
Now I'm gonna give y'all a name. Y'all probably gonna a whole bunch of you can give me a whole bunch of foul. I might with JT. I'm gonna give you a couple words from him.
And he a monster too. He a monster too, JT. Arvell Reese. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was 6'4", 240, and he don't even run like he 240.
No,
but I say the one player that needs to be drafted in this team in order for them to actually do something. I'm gonna say Carson Beck. Ooh. He has to be drafted to the Cardinals.
Don't do him like that, JT.
I told you, because we had this conversation. I understand his eyes are wide. I understand he looks like the dude from the thing from Ice Age.
Look like shit from Ice Age. Look, as long as there are no dandelions on the field, he'll be fine.
He's in Arizona.
But no.
But the reason I say this is because, again, he has the
what's going on over there?
He actually has the weapons to succeed in Arizona. I'm not saying he needs to be a first round pick.
He can't see him.
But I would say if he gets picked and he goes to the Cardinals, I wouldn't knock it if he ends up playing well. So he's the starter before the season ends. And then he has the actual ability to give like I said, one, he's 6'4".
Right.
6'4", 220.
Right.
So one, you have the height to where, yes, he can look over the lineman.
Right.
Two, it gives me a chance to where I think he'll have a good repertoire with damn, forgot the kid's name already. Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm sorry. To where you can give Marvin Harrison a good target. Because we've seen when Marvin Harrison has a quarterback that's tall enough and that has the size, that has a good size and a good arm. We've seen what he did with Jacoby Brissett. He had great games with Jacoby Brissett. Now I'm talking about somebody that's younger, stronger, faster than Jacoby Brissett because he's been in the league a little bit longer. And on top of that, you also have Trey McBride. Now, I'm not saying to get him in the first round. I'm not saying that, but I am saying if he is actually drafted with the Cardinals, I can see him making an impact fantasy wise. He would be maybe a bench quarterback or a quarterback to pick up if one, you got a bye week, or two, your quarterback's done for the season.
Right.
And you need somebody on your bench.
You may actually have something there because I agree with Mariachi because Maserati Mar did do good with Will Howard, and Will Howard was 6'4" and a half.
Yeah,
right.
And there's no disrespect towards what's his name, quarterback that's just Kyler Murray. Thank you. But I really feel like half of his passes was by luck because if you think about it, if you watch his plays, he had to literally get out the pocket to really see the receiver.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, if you ever see Kyler Murray throw the ball in the pocket, like he is legitimately on his toes, arcing it up, not throwing that bullet. He's throwing that fucking rope
or
just into the air.
Or either it's a sidearm pass too, just to get around the defender.
Right, but that was getting around the fucking side. He's like, oh, there he is, and fucking chuck that motherfucker. But again, like Kyler Murray, like I love because oh God, Mahomes is the same way. Right, he loves throwing that sidearm, but Mahomes again was a baseball player that turned into a quarterback. It's the same thing with Kyler Murray. He's a baseball player that turned into a quarterback because he could throw that ball at the different angles.
Exactly.
But again, when you're in high school and college, like you might be right around the same size as the people with you. You get to the NFL, no, that line, when you got to do this, talking in the huddle, that's not a good thing as a quarterback.
Hey, y'all hear me up there?
Y'all hear me?
Y'all
All right, good.
Is the mic on? Hello?
Hello? This thing on? Y'all hear me?
And then you got to think about it. Kyler Murray, I think they had him. They was really bumping his height up, saying 5'11", but really the dude was 5'9". But then you got Mahomes is every bit good 6'3", 6'3 and a half. So you talking about what's that, 5 inches taller?
Right. And Mahomes can actually again see, like he might be right at the top of the helmets, but he can see down the fucking field.
Right.
He doesn't have to fucking dip it. Exactly. Right, but he can throw that fucking sidearm ball and everything. Mahomes, like it upsets me to see. It's like Jason Williams being in the NBA, right? Seeing them like street ball moves on the court and going like, why don't they all do? No, it's because they don't fucking work all the time. No. But like watching Mahomes do that, and like quarterbacks just coming up, like they're figuring out how to throw the ball like that.
Whoa.
Like they're trying to figure out how to do that.
No. Right. I'm backing up now. Now you realize this. Out of how many gut smackers?
What?
No, don't want me. Now you realize. The Jason Williams passes that you was just throwing out of nowhere.
Now, we were at the Gus and we were some busted ass fucking old man at 20 years old. I don't want to fucking hear it. Like you can't tell me every ball I fucking bounce between my legs, I probably hit the dude behind me right in the dick.
Exactly.
Almost every time. And we had video footage of this.
Nutmeg.
Oh my goodness.
You nutmeg. You really did nutmeg. You didn't have to pass the ball between his legs. You could have just threw it over his head. No, you wanted to be white chocolate. You wanted to be Jason Williams. You wanted to be
a professor. Funny,
damn it, he was trying to win.
Oh God, no! Look, I was way too fat and way too slow to fucking be the professor. You better stop that right now. I know better.
Dude, you said, look, I'm gonna learn how to look. By the time we go to the Gus, I'm gonna dunk. Because I heard basically he told me one thing. All I gotta do is plant my feet and jump really, really high. Those were
really high. I get to the rim. I could get to the rim. I couldn't get the ball over that motherfucker, but I could get to the rim.
White man can jump, huh?
That was a long time ago, though. Fuck. I look at the bottom of the backboard. I'm like, yeah, that's really high. I can't touch.
But ladies and gentlemen, we almost like we're an hour and a half in, so we gotta put this to a close. So
hey, look, seriously, I remember us doing this on Facebook. We did this for about 4.5, 5 hours at a time. So exactly. I don't want to hear it.
No, it's different for the simple fact that we need to actually save time because I get paid. I got to pay for the service. We ain't paying for the service.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like I said, next week we will not be on. We will not be on air due to the draft. We're going to be watching the draft and stuff like that. We're definitely going to be getting together Thursday, hopefully at B-Dubs. We both agree. We all agree, B-Dubs.
Sure, let the wife know.
Put on.
That's all I need. Let the wife know.
We'll let the champ know.
I'm right here. I know.
We'll let the 2-time champ know. But we would actually.
I'm right here. Yeah, 3-time. I got you.
We'll be at B-Dubs to watch the game. I mean, to watch it like the first round. And then the week after that will be our season finale show. We'll talk about the actual draft, how it affected the teams, how it affected the players that were picked. Who do we feel is going to be sleepers? Who do we feel is going to be, like I said, once they're drafted, what do we see them doing on that team? We'll definitely have that conversation. So JT, yeah, look. This is how I understand you're going to feel when you put this much homework in.
Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
Dude, shut up, Cartman.
Shut up, Carmen.
So we understand that's the pain that you're having because you have to do homework now.
Look, I didn't do homework in school. I ain't doing homework fucking now. Fuck you. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't doing that shit.
Okay. I got a $1 billion question. So
Oh
Mendoza,
God.
he gets drafted by the Raiders, by Las Vegas, and say in
Got
the middle of the season he gets an ending season injury. Do they keep him for next year, that next following year, or is his job is not lost?
Depends on how he played.
Okay.
Right. Depends how he plays at the beginning of the year. But yeah, if he gets a season-ending injury, he will be back next season. But like the Raiders will probably like work him back in. It won't be a thing of him like as soon as he's okay, they're going to just put him back in. They'll be like, "Nah, we're gonna like we'll make sure he's good before we put him in." And pray to God they don't draft another.
He's balling out of control. If
That's
he's
what
actually shown he's the man on that team. Yeah.
But
right, like if he's the man on the team, yeah.
But I feel like this: in order for him to be the man on the team, the Raiders is going to have to get that boy some weapons. They just can't just be halfway fluking it, doing a halfway job. Like, get him some real weapons so he can throw the ball to. They already got a dominant tight end, Brock Bowers from Georgia.
Here's the scary thing: when they traded Max Crosby, you do know that they had the 1st and the 14th pick.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
So I could have seen to where, okay, yeah, we'll pick up Mendoza, and on top of that, we can definitely get it. So we can definitely get a running back, a wide receiver.
A wide receiver,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I would assume that. And honestly, at that chance, I definitely would have seen them grabbing Cooper.
Oh, to go with Mendoza.
Yeah. But when they lost that, like I said, they lost that draft pick because they still had the first round. They still had their first round pick, but they also had picked up Baltimore's first round pick, which I believe was like the 14th pick. So they would have had the 1st and the 14th pick in the draft. That'd
have been dope because then you got 2 top 15 picks in the first round.
And put it this way, if that would have been there, I would have actually been saying that the Raiders would have been the top scorer, one of the top fantasy teams, because you can actually draft Mendoza or Kirk Cousins, but bottom line, if you're picking up you probably pick up Gentry, you definitely pick up Bowers, and you're definitely picking up Cooper.
Yeah.
Because you would have had a 3-headed monster right there, and Mendoza would have been going once he was on the field. He'd have been going off. Even then, Kirk Cousins would have had some fun before Mendoza took over.
Exactly, because I feel like you can't just make Brock Bowers the main focus out there. You got to put some weapons on the outside, so that way the pressure be on him, and then he can just do what he normally do in the middle, which is eat you up.
What he's supposed to do, right?
What's supposed to have your defense out there looking like what? Swiss cheese, with a bunch of holes in it.
I like some Swiss cheese. It's delicious. Put it on the fucking sub. Yeah.
Like this tastes good.
No. That smoked Swiss cheese from Anderson's. Oh my God, that was where it was at.
Oh yeah, Anderson's. Boy, I wish they'd have never closed that one. Boy.
Man, that was my spot. I would go to Anderson's every other week, buy me a pound of fucking smoked Swiss cheese. And we would add up. JT 71, he was with me killing that shit too.
Yeah.
Dude, that smoke, and then I decided one day, I'm like, let me see what it's like put it on a hamburger. And I put that bitch on a hamburger, let it steam up and get all nice and melty. Man, when they said the Andersons was closing down, I damn near cried.
I know, out there off of Scarborough Mall out there.
Yeah.
And they had good meats too, man.
Their steaks, you get the New York strips. Man, they had that when they had that 4 for $20 sale.
Yeah. I mean, you had to come out the pocket a little bit, but at the end, it was worth it, though. That was some real
was worth every bit of it. I walked out $40. I spent $60. Half of that was on steak. Half of that was on the steaks. The other half was on the Swiss cheese.
On the Swiss cheese.
That smoked Swiss was
dog treats weren't half bad.
Okay.
Her dog treats weren't half bad.
The Dollar
Said,
Tree.
"Wait, what?"
Dog treats weren't half bad.
These are dog trees.
But I tell you another place that I do like, but it's just at first it was I would go, but then when they changed the places, I haven't been since. Carfagnas.
I have but I already say them. We've been to the one up north, up there in Polaris.
Yeah, I haven't been to that one. I used to go to the old one. That old one. Ooh,
on 161.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one up north it's all right. It's still nice, but it ain't like the one on 161 though.
I can't take that drive. Like I like my Sunday drive, but I can't take that far of a drive. I'm like, if I'm going there, I'm spending. I know I'm spending some money because on top of that, going to Carfagnas, then you got my favorite place, Quaker Steak and Lube, to where their damn wings. I get them Louisiana liquors. It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
I think they've closed down that Quaker Steak and Lube out there on Polaris Sky.
Did they really?
I think so. Is it still there?
I know they closed down Randy Mountain. That's what surprised me.
Because my wife and I, we went to the restaurant called Twin Peaks. We get their smoked chicken wings there. And that was probably about a good 2 months ago. And last time we left,
just going for the wings, huh?
I know about Tilted Twin
Just going for the wings. Got it.
They used to be Tilted.
I was going for the wings.
I bet. Yeah. Pay for the atmosphere. I got you.
But no, we actually go for the wings. But I know about the atmosphere too, though. But no, no. I got my atmosphere with me.
Twin Peaks was good. Tilted Kilt, that would have got you in trouble.
Oh, really?
That's different. Yeah.
No, because that's what took over Twin Peaks. It used to be Tilted Kilt.
Oh,
right.
I never heard of them though.
Tilted Kilt
was the Irish version of fucking Hooters.
So you had them wearing instead of wearing little shorts, they're wearing mini kilts.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, you're talking about getting in trouble.
Yeah. And I never
no bullshit. I'll dance on the table. I don't care.
Oh man, nah.
And look, we were going there doing the football games. So when they would do the games at Tilted Kilt, they would do raffles for Browns games.
Oh wow.
And most of them women there were Browns fans.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not Brown, no.
Yeah, let them Kilt their shoes, Browns.
Were Steeler fans.
Oh, Steeler fans. What?
Yes. The reason I made that confused because that was the game that they actually did the raffle for that we actually won.
Okay.
It was because it was all this on that table. I forgot the buddy the guy that did it, but it was like one of my buddy's friends. He got the tickets. The tickets were for the Browns and Steelers.
Damn.
He was getting
and half of them girls were Steeler fans.
Wow.
I call it dirty towel. But the turbo Tylenol, running around running around Tilted Kilt. Woo!
Close enough.
Man, that's when we first started. That's when we first started doing fantasy football. We would actually find a place to go. So one year it was like, hey, let's do Tilted Kilt. We went to Tilted Kilt. Man, we was there. Once we did that the first time, we stopped. We stopped going everywhere else. I think we did Tilted Kilt the whole season.
Right, we going there? Yep. Just for you.
You doing Tilted Kilt? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think about it.
Hey, Sims, you want to go to Sirens? Watch the basketball?
Oh man,
I want to fucking hear it, God.
Nah,
fucking hear it. I lost so much money that night.
If we go to Sirens to watch basketball, then you better get a lap dance by Maryland.
You ain't all you gonna do is watch basketball. You understand how much money I lost that night?
The reason he brings this up because I'm a Heat fan, and this is the year, this is the season that we actually won the championship.
So I was doing a favor for my boy because I knew the cable was off. Right. Let's go out here. Go ahead.
He takes me to Sirens. I am so focused on the game that I actually had girls talking about dancing around. I'm like, hey baby, you mind moving around for a minute? I was that dude.
Look, Ron, I'm gonna tell you right now. We showed up. It was like a random Tuesday, right? It wasn't a fucking like grand night. The only stage they had going was the center stage. That was it. We was off to the left just a bit. TV was right there. That was our spot anyway. So as you could watch the game. That's fine. These broads were doing their dance on the center stage. Get done. I go up, tip, do my thing, whatever. That's fine. They would get done with their song. They would come over to the stage directly in front of COZ and dance for a whole nother song just for him. And if they got in the way, he was moving to the side to see the TV. Not that I had to tip twice every time because I'd have to go up to the main stage, I'd tip them there, and then they would come over and dance for this dude by himself, just for him. And I would have to go up and tip again because he would not move because he was at the table watching the game. I completely understood. That's what we were there for, was so that he could watch the game. That's fine. But these broads were legitimately dancing just for COZ. And he did nothing.
I'm a diehard Heat fan. So this is the year.
Do you understand how much money I wasted that night?
He dropped about $250 that night, huh?
Oh,
man, look, he did worse.
Oh man,
that's not.
He did.
That's
worse.
not wrong.
Oh man, he said he would move to the right or to the left. See the
just so you can see the TV around these broads spinning on a pole just for him.
It was the Miami Detroit. It was the Miami Detroit series.
Oh,
it was
when LeBron was still with Miami.
No. This was
just Shaq and Wade.
Ah, okay. D Wade and Shaq. Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
Right. Again, being a good friend.
He takes me to the Detroit. He takes me to the Detroit. This is the Detroit Miami series.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
But still, I was trying to be a good friend.
Let's not forget to where there was this one dancer. Her name was Marilyn, Russian girl.
She was fine. Russian.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She was banging. She had a thing for JT. She had a thing.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, we don't either. Every time she would ask JT for a dance, he always had an excuse. So one day we go up there, and it's like she goes, "Would you like dance?" He goes, "No." He's like, "I can't tonight." She goes, she slaps her hand, "Sucks for you," and walks off. That's the first time I've ever seen that grown man start tearing up.
I did.
He teared up. He look, and you see it. Look, you know how when your kid know he about to get in trouble, and he start trembling the lips, and the eyes just start watering, and start that was him.
Just automatic.
It was just like, oh. I'm like, dude, are you afraid of Maryland? He was like, yeah.
No. I mean, I was, yeah.
You was intimidated by Maryland.
Yes.
Now, here's the funny thing. I think I was about to head. Y'all had to drop me off at the airport because I was taking the plane home this year. He comes to the house 6 a.m, ear to ear. Dude, finally got that dance on Maryland. Guess who set it up for him?
You did.
No, his wife.
What? Your wife set the dance up?
Sip was the one that finally was like, she said it, he didn't even know it. And Sip was like, go in that room.
Wow.
He goes in the room, Maryland comes in. And you know where he can go.
Oh, Lord. You gotta do one of these. You gotta do like the Christian, like the Catholics.
He said, "Look,
I do it upside down. That's fine."
You see, look, his last words were like, "Dude, if another same came through, I'd have had another kid."
Wow.
Yeah, we on YouTube. I don't want it. It ain't monetized as it is, but I don't want it to get demonetized. I'm not going to actually talk about that.
I understand. Yes, sir. Keep that confidential.
Hey, look, at least At least we talk about how Matt did you dirty when you first went
what
there.
was it? 100 and that was like $210 later.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one
It was like he
broad,
tell
like
you like,
6
just
straight
go get
fucking
this.
dances.
Yeah.
Mm.
Didn't
Look,
tell him cost
Me and Matt
for each
walked in.
one.
We fucking saw this broad. Matt looks at her, looks at me, looks at her, goes, "Take care of him." She takes him by the hand and just walks away. I didn't fucking know. I wasn't informed. Then $210 later, I was informed.
He said $210 later. Oh man. But all right, guys,
Like, look, it is
It's
one
bad.
of these
It's
like
bad. Go this way. It's bad when
it's one of the
you were there so
shameful
much.
moments when you walking up to the ATM at a titty bar.
What is that? But it was bad. So when we were there so much, the owners actually offered us a lifetime pass.
Seriously.
Lifetime VIP, $250, flat out.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all should have took that.
Yeah, shoulda.
No, we literally thought about it. We really had a meeting about it.
Wow.
We want
We
to do
literally
this. I
had a
mean,
meeting about it.
I'm actually upset this evening. I'm mad as hell. This evening, what is it? We are on the 17th, right? Is that today? Yeah. So what is it? The 15th, 16th, and 17th, they had midget boxing at Sirens. I'm a little upset because we are sitting here talking on the internet and we could be watching some little people beat the hell out of each other.
I mean, it ain't like we all ain't within the area.
It's gonna take me an hour to get there, guy. I'm just saying.
Man.
Right, you closer to me.
I
I'll
see.
let you know how it turns out.
Okay.
I work up the street. No, I don't work up the street no more. I'm in Easton now.
Okay. Well,
That's right around the corner. You all right.
I guess we're gonna wrap this show up then.
Yeah.
God,
So,
we've
ladies and
almost been
gentlemen-
here for 2 hours. Right. We gotta get in the car and go to fucking Sirens.
2 hours with this. But if you like what you hear, don't forget that like, subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. Again, next week we won't be on the air due to the draft. The following week will be our final show for the season. Other than that, anybody got anything else to say?
We're gonna go watch some midgets boxing.
All right, everybody. Again, y'all take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.
Peace.